Hey guys, so today I'm here to do my first back to school video series for you, and today is going to be a full face makeup tutorial for your first day back to school. We're going to just do some flawless pretty skin and a nice simple eye, some little contouring, and a pretty lip. So first day back to school is always a little bit stressful, but you know what, it's kind of fun, you know, you get all the buzz in the air, the fall. Oh, I love the fall. It's so cozy. So we're gonna start off with a nice clean face. I wash my face with Clean and Clear Continuous Control Acne Cleanser Daily Formula. In this video today I'm going to be mostly using an inexpensive product that you can buy at your local, drugstore. A couple things are a little more high-end, but not many things. So this should be a really easy, achievable look. And if you need any alternatives to expensive things, comment below and I will just tell you where you can buy them at a cheaper rate. After you wash your face, you want to make sure that you also moisturize really good with a moisturizer that's right for your skin tone. And I'm going to put my hair back. Hello, sun. Hello there. So after washing and moisturizing, I'm going to prime my face with a Rimmel London primer. This is Fix and Perfect Pro with the blue cap. They have a purple one too. I really like both of them. They're both good. This one's clear and the other one's kind of a tan color. So we're just going to smooth over our face, starting at the middle of our face and working outward. Going down on the neck a little bit and just let that set in for about a minute or two, make sure it dries. For my foundation, I'm going to be using Revlon's Color Stay in the color 220 Natural Beige. I'm still a little bit tan from summer, but I know in the fall and winter I'm going to have to change that shade because God knows I'm a ghost. So how I put on my foundation, I like to just dab it a little bit on the back side of my hand because it's not in a pumpy tube, so I like to get a little dollop on the back of my hand. And I'm going to be using a beauty blender. You can buy knockoff beauty blenders, but I'm going to say the ones at the drugstores at CVS and Walgreens are really hard. Mine is nice and spongy. You want a nice consistency. So I recommend going to TJ Maxx because I've seen them there a bunch of times for $6 and you can't go wrong. So I'm going to just dab my sponge on the back of my hand and I'm just going to dab it onto my skin. This creates a super flawless finish. I love the Beauty Blender. And you're just going to blot it all over your whole face until you feel that it's blended well enough into your skin and looks super natural and flawless. So after you put on your foundation, if you have the underneath of my eye has a little bit of a red undertone, so I'm going to conceal under my eyes using Glamouflage by Hard Candy, which you can get at Walmart. It's a small bottle, but it is inexpensive and a little bit goes a really long way. I'm going to use a flat makeup foundation brush. I'm going to take that small amount on the tip and I'm just going to blend it like that, and also go right up along the top of my cheekbone. I'm just going to pat it in and blend it with my finger like so. You can see the difference. This side doesn't have one and this does. Pretty big difference. So I'm just going to put a little bit more on and do the other eye. Feel free to go back in with your beauty blender and give it a little bit of a blend into your previous foundation. So we want to set that with a powder foundation. Powder foundation right now I'm using Wet n Wild, which you can purchase at drugstores. The Coverall pressed powder. They have pale, medium, and tan. The medium one works best for me, but it's pretty much gone. So I'm just gonna first conceal under my eyes with the light one. With my medium one that matches my skin tone much better. And I'm going to press it into my face. By pressing in your powder foundation, you're setting it much longer by pressing it into the pores, making it last all day. At the end of that, I just take a little bit onto a powder brush and just blend it down onto my chin. For my contour, I use Wet n Wild by Fergie, and this one is Rose Golden Goddess. I'm gonna take a slightly angled small brush, dab some on there, sweep, tap, find that cheekbone line, and sweep it right where your natural cheekbone would be, and blend it up, like so. We're gonna do the same to the other side. Nice little cheekbone. Feel free to go over it a couple times without any powder on it to give it a good blend. Then I'm gonna use e.l.f. powder blush in the color Fuchsia Fusion. A really pretty color. A powder brush in there. Tap off the excess. And smile. And lightly dust onto the apple of my cheek. I love that blush. With a powder brush that has nothing on it, and we're just gonna blend that out. To create the appearance of like a higher cheekbone, I'm going to be using from Sally's Femme Couture Mineral Effects Baked Bronzer. It's just a nice shimmery baked bronzer. Dabbing a little bit on there, tapping, and then just do it right along the top part that doesn't have any color on it. And it kind of just creates a little shimmer right there to create the look of a high cheekbone. See that little shimmer? So now it looks like you have a cheekbone. Nice little highlight. Do a quick little buff on everything. Next we're going to do our eyebrows. I'm going to be using the NYX eyebrow pen eyebrow shaper. It's just wax to hold your eyebrows in place throughout the day. I'm going to be taking just some brow powder from Sally's and my MAC 208 angled brush. And I just like to pencil in the spacey parts of my eyebrows. Creating the shape and look that you want. Now we're going to start our eyes. I'm going to be starting with Urban Decay's Primer Potion. This is the best eyelid primer I have ever used, and I've tried them all. This truly does get your makeup to last like a full 24 hours. It does not let your eyeshadow come off. I'm just going to put some on my finger. Also put it underneath because we will be putting some eyeshadow on there as well. Let that set for a few seconds, get nice and dry. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the Victoria's Secret Holiday Eyes palette, which looks like this. It has pretty basic colors on it. You can get palettes like this anywhere pretty much. I just love how they have a nice little shimmer. We're going to be using this color, the brown in the middle. We're going to do a super natural, neutral colored look. Tiny smoke and just enough to be cute and fancy for that first day. Adorable. First, we're going to take this light color in the corner and put it in the inner tear ducts of our eyes. Again with a blending brush that has a nice hard tip, and I'm going to be going with this middle brown. It's about a medium color right here, right into the crease of our eye, like that. Don't worry, it's not going to look like dead end. Do the same with your other eye. So it's going to look like that right now, which is not attractive, I know. I'm going to go back in with a nice blending brush that's soft, and we're going to blend that out and buff it out with a slightly warmer color, just to even it out. Once you feel as though you've buffed it out enough, like so, to have it blending well, blend some more. So we're going to go back in with that soft color in the corner, and we're just going to take that right under the arch of our brow bone, just so it kind of gives a nice little highlight on the high point of our face. Go back in and just blend that down a little bit so everything blends together. To finish it off, we are going to take my MAC Technical eyeliner, which is just a nice smudgy kohl. And I'm gonna line right along my lash line on the top and the bottom. Just a thin enough line to create a fuller looking lash. I'm not going to go in my waterline, I'm just going to go right along the lash line on the outer edge. Take a buffer and I'm just going to buff that underneath. I'm going to finish off with Falsies by Maybelline, which you can buy at pretty much any drugstore. This is my favorite drugstore mascara. I'm going to do my top and bottom lashes. And now your look is complete. So this is the final makeup look. It's just a very soft and simple. You have a pretty smoky, you have a pretty dainty rosy cheek with a nice little contour and highlight there. You have great eyebrows. You look beautiful. Go and have a great first day of school. I don't know, flirt with a boy. Get 100 on a math test. Join a club that you never thought you would join. Have a great year. I think I should be a motivational speaker. I think I'm pretty good at giving these kinds of pep talks. Oh my god, and I totally forgot. What is the first day back to school without some lip gloss or a lip color? I can't believe I completely forgot that. That was such a moment. My favorite lip combination right now is Revlon's Matte Stormy Pink. I hardly have any left. I'm obsessed with this. With the combination of Victoria's Secret Shiny Kiss gloss over it. So I can't believe I forgot that. It's so funny. It's a nice pretty pink on the lips. And I'm just going to blot a little bit of this shiny gloss over it. And that will actually complete the look. My apologies for forgetting. Have a good day, guys. Bye.